Oh, hi, podcast listeners. There's many ways you can listen to the Real Nerds podcast. You can subscribe on iTunes. You can also subscribe on Stitcher Radio. You want to send us a Twitter message? You can do that. It's so easy, at Real Nerds. Like us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. You can visit our website, realnerdspodcast.com, where there'll be a lot of articles for you to not only read, but to listen to our previous shows. Do you like your stories told through pictures? Then you can also follow us at Real Nerds on Instagram. You can also call us, 720-6nerds5. Thanks for listening and enjoy the show.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can...
talk film! I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action! Real nerds.
Hey, all you crazy movie-loving people. Welcome to another exciting episode of Real Nerds Podcast, where every week a new movie, and we podcast our experience to the world. This week, we saw A Working Man. Stay tuned. Well, we'll recommend the film or not, play the trailer, and then spoil the movie. We'll also talk about the big movie news of the week and stuff we watched throughout the week, because we love movies, and for 14 years, we have been giving the people what they want. Us talking about movies. And I'm joined by Brad. Brad, how's it going?
Hey, man, do we have a lot of news this week?
I know. It's like
trailers
insane.
and announcements.
I know. It's been a busy week. It's interesting because it felt like for a couple weeks nothing was really happening, you know? And then everyone's like, you know what? It's CinemaCon. Let's just drop everything and put everything out and announce things just beforehand. And yeah, it's been quite the announcement week.
But first...
Yeah. How are you, Brad?
Oh, yeah, I'm good. I don't want to repeat the same thing I've been talking about like week after week, so we can just move on. What have you been doing?
Same thing. Just working. Nothing cool.
Okay.
If something cool happens, you'll hear it here first. I promise.
Yeah. Boy, we had fun with April Fool's Day, though.
Oh, yeah, we did. Man, it actually took off.
Well, yours took off. I wrote 2 articles that no one read.
Well, it's because, I was driving home from work, and I don't know, like, what came over me, but I had this idea of, because we try to do something silly on April Fool's Day anyways, and I don't know, because maybe it's because you're making a film right now, and so I had this idea that, you know, I'd write a article announcing you as the new director of a gritty reboot of 50 Shades of Grey, and write it like a news bulletin like they used to, you know, where it's Hollywood. I did forget to put that you were repped by somebody.
No.
But and literally when I was outlining the article, because I mean it's not a long article, but I wanted it to be funny. And I was just playing with it. I don't know why I called it 50 Shades of Grey and Blood. I don't know. Your penchant for violence. I don't know where I got that from. I just was making shit up.
No, it's funny. It's good.
I know. I mean, my favorite line is that you love to watch people being erotic from behind a camera, because it was kind of creepy, and I didn't know if it was so subtle that no one picked it up, but seems like people did, and they had fun with it.
I mean, I got comments of like, I don't know if my mom's joking or not, but she's like, "Oh, I'm glad to know this isn't real." So
yeah, I hope so too.
And then she made fun of me today, being like, "So what are you gonna do with your $100 million?" So yeah,
no, it's fun.
But yeah, it was disappointing to be like, I wrote 2 other articles and yours is the one that got traction. I'm like, can't win ever.
I mean, I clicked on your profile on our website because I, posted your stuff on our other social media that you're not on anymore. And and this is the first article you wrote in 5 years on the website.
Yeah. Well, that can't be true because I've done the other Ninja Turtles April Fool's thing too. Unless that was 5 years ago. Doesn't seem like it.
Let me double check. It's definitely been years.
I looked. The last one I did was like I falsely reported that they were switching the Ninja Turtles bandana colors around for the next movie.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I don't know. It seems like that was at least 3 years ago. But
nope, you wrote it March 31st, 2020.
Oh my God.
And then your next one was the Ariana Grande.
So yeah, I'm picking it up.
Yeah,
pulling my weight. Don't want to. If I did it every day, they would be less special.
Yeah, but I also wanted to run it by you before I posted that article, just because I knew I was going to say some like sensational things in it. I mean, obviously you have a great sense of humor, and it's always in jest, but.
Yeah, I can't believe anyone would take that seriously. If they are, then they're stupid, and I hate them.
Yeah, well, I wanted to run it by you because I'm basically calling you like a creepo.
Yeah.
Documentarian of people fucking. So I wanted to make sure, like, hey, just so you know, is that cool? And you have a great sense of humor, so I knew it was going to be cool, but, still want to run it by people. Yeah,
I just figured the giveaway is like someone hand me like this franchise with like no resume. Sure, like if you have a pretty if they get past that and then to the creep part, then I'm worried. Like,
true. And I try to find like I love that picture of you giving. It must be from Open Screen Night or something.
I think it's from EFP. Yeah.
Yeah, like you're kind of smiling. It looks like you're at a festival. You know how they would pull directors' photos from that stuff.
Yeah, like I'm doing Q&A at the Alamo Draft House or something.
Yeah, so it reminded me of that, so I pulled that one, and then you operating a camera. Because, I mean, you just don't have very many douchey pictures of you on your Facebook profile.
I know, it's like, man, I'm going to put this profile of him at Steel Panther. It's going to look so good. People are going to love it. They're going to be so attracted to reading it. And 6 people. Okay. They just liked it. I'm not sure they even read it.
That's okay.
So, whatever. I'll stop writing. It's fine.
No, don't. We do it for fun anyways.
I did like, I think one of your friends texted their friends about the Ariana Grande thing before they figured it out.
Yeah.
So, all right. I did something.
Yeah, see? We did it.
But yeah,
we did it.
Corinne was instantly like, I don't buy it.
Yeah. Well, I hope not. This week on Real Nerds, we did see a movie. We saw Working Man. Brad, do you recommend a Working Man?
I guess only if you want to shut off your brain and just, I don't know, watch some action that you've seen before. I did enjoy how relentless he was, but yeah, like he seemed unchallenged, so there was no drama to it. It was just like he's gonna go kill those guys, and hopefully it's awesome.
So I agree with you. I think you should see it if you like action movies, and I'm not talking about smart ones like Drive or something. I'm talking about it reminded me kind of a little bit of early 80s or mid 80s action films where right away I was kind of, you know what, see the movie, let's play the trailer and I'll tell you what sucked me into this movie right away. Here's a trailer for A Working Man.
That's for slapping that woman.
That woman was my wife.
That's for slapping your wife.
Who are you?
A 19-year-old girl was kidnapped. She's my family.
Just get my back if I ever need it.
All of this is for a girl?
I'm not stopping until I bring her home.
You clearly have no idea who you fuck with.
I was hungry.
Fuck you.
This isn't just some kidnapping. This is human trafficking.
You killed your way into this. You're gonna have to kill your way out of it.
He's hunting us.
Oh, that is not good.
Want to have a race?
You a cop?
You wish I was a cop.
Look at those bricks. You ain't a cop. You're a working man.
That's right. Time to get to work.
Is that a grenade?
Yep.
This is nothing like Fortnite.
Yeah, isn't this just like Death Wish?
Yeah, pretty much. But I knew I was in this movie, so I'll give a really brief plot. Jason Statham is a former British Special Forces guy. He works for this really like loving family construction company, and the daughter is kidnapped and put into human trafficking, and then he goes after him. But I really liked it. Had nothing to do with the movie later on, which I thought was weird. But at the beginning, he's this really cool boss for all his workers. And one of his workers gets, attacked by some gang members. And Jason Statham walks over there and he says, "Hi, you need to leave." And the camera does this tight pull in of him, but it's, underneath, so it has a hero shot. And I go, okay, I'm into this movie. I'm here. Because some of the dialogue was really corny.
Oh yeah.
The stuff, I think this is, I don't know if I ever want to see Michael Pena play a straight guy.
Yeah.
I mean, like, not like, sexual orientation. I'm talking about all I am is, I can't, he had no purpose except to care about his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I hate to say it, but like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the part where he breaks down and starts crying, because it gets, he's serious. He's trying to like convince Statham to like do this for him. I didn't buy it. Like, it felt like he was trying to be a deep dramatic actor, but like that take wasn't it.
No, and that's what I was thinking. I mean, does David Ayer, did he not get a good take from it? Because all I see is the dude from Ant-Man,
Yeah.
And I just don't know if Michael Pena is good for the straight like guy, where he just says, "Hey, help me out," and plays a family man. I want to see him just be silly or be the sidekick.
Yeah. But I mean, I think he's done dramatic roles before, but like after Ant-Man, everyone just sees him as the comedy guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he could have done it, but that take just didn't I didn't feel like he was really sad at all. Like he was just playing it.
I mean, I guess it also could be that the script isn't like that great.
Well, no, that's definitely it. Because it's all like the cliff notes of just like a human trafficking story, like built into a revenge story. Because it's co-written by Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah.
So not a lot of strong dialogue there.
No, but again, I had
into a guy who doesn't talk a lot.
Yeah, and I had fun watching it, and I love that he had a wise blind friend. David Harbour says, "You know what? I won $1 million. I'll be on this movie for 2 days." And yeah, it's just, I mean, the movie is fun though. Like, I had a lot of fun watching it, because sometimes it's fun to just watch a movie and not have to overthink anything as you watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just there in the moment.
So much so that it put me to sleep sort of towards the middle. Like, so did the girl they kidnapped, who they, make her not so much a damsel in distress because she kicks the asses of her kidnappers over and over again, but they don't kill her, even though they like say fuck a lot and threaten to kill her over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
And even when they have her dead to rights, they just wait for Statham to show up and kill them. And they don't kill her. But was she like, was there a twist that I missed where she was actually deliberately like in like a sex ring or something? Because when she goes home, she says like snitches get stitches. Like
I
she wanted
think
him to
it
hide
was that
something.
they didn't want them to say that she killed somebody.
Okay.
Because it's yeah, because she just happened to be randomly selected. That's what I mean. Like at the beginning, what did that gang that Jason Statham beat up have to do with anything?
I thought they
Because
were
the whole
part of the. I thought they were part of the ring, but I
I
guess
thought
not.
so too. But then they had the moment where they said that that bartender was just taking pictures of girls, and then the one Russian guy would say if he likes them or not, and then that they would kidnap the girl that he likes.
Yeah, that sounds right. Also, didn't they say like they were going after the girl she was with, like the one who was thrown up, but they accidentally kidnapped, like the girl is that like the one they actually kidnapped instead?
Maybe. Yeah, that I guess I totally shut my brain off because I don't remember them saying which one they're I thought they were saying her, but I don't know.
Yeah, I was confused. But
I
yeah,
mean, it was really convenient that when Jason Statham went there, he did find her earring in the alley after
yeah, that
she was
helps.
kidnapped.
I mean, honestly, he didn't have to do a ton of detective work to track down these people. Like he found the
No.
ring, he looked at the cameras, he's like, I know where the compound is.
Yeah. Yeah. That's, I also do. I mean, because it's my profession, when the parents say, "Yeah, we told the police, but they just don't care."
I know,
That's not true.
it just gets filed and no one deals with it.
Yeah, yeah. When people get kidnapped, I mean, I just go, "Yeah, whatever."
They'll turn up.
Yeah, but yeah.
Also, how big was that moon?
Oh yeah, I think they're going for stylistic there.
Like, there's no way that had to be CGI'd in. There's no way they shot it that big.
Yeah, it did seem like it was. I kept on waiting for the Wolfman to show up.
Maybe that's what they're going for. Is like Statham is the wolf, the hunter.
It was very moody at that point. I don't know. I kept on thinking that too, and then they had weird comedic moments with it when she was running away, and that guy's like, "Man, she's fast." I was thinking of Superbad.
Yeah,
That's the fastest kid alive. That's the fastest kid alive.
yeah. And then I don't know. I think it was Russian guy. Is like such a cartoonish like penguin guy. Like, yeah, bring her back to me, even though she like ripped my face off.
Yeah, but for what purpose? I don't understand what he was going to do to her.
I guess like rape her and then beat the shit out
Kill
of her,
her?
but never got that. Never even got close.
Yeah, I mean, I did like when Statham went to rescue her, and that Russian guy was yelling at him, and he just shot and killed him.
Yeah.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
Also, when she does run away, and then the cops pick her up, and then they bring her like to the trafficker, and it's like, I'm sorry, like, where's the rest of that story? Like, there's a corrupt police force like helping these guys.
No, dude, didn't you see the one Russian weird guys mowed them down?
Well, yeah, but still, like,
And that too, I was like, why did they kill that? Why would you kill the police if they're on your payroll? You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't understand why they killed them.
they're that reckless, but clearly they're envisioning a franchise because their dad is like talking to his Russian bosses, is like, you got to let it go for now. So then he just like sits there and screams into the ether.
I will say the action is really cool. That last part where he busts into the illegal casino in the middle of nowhere, I guess outside of Chicago. And
Yeah.
yeah, but it was still fun,
And like some of those people are just, I don't know, they're dressed for like a 40s ball. And then
Yeah.
they just ran into the woods.
Yep. Did you see this one guy, sometimes extras in the background always catch my eye. There was a part where the police car was pulling up and they were doing a crane shot, and there's a guy in the background giving CPR to some body on the ground. What the fuck is going on? But it was entertaining. I
He's
will
just
say
a torso. You're gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard because I mean, Statham's fun in it. He's not really stretched, but I mean, it's in his wheelhouse.
Yeah, it's a lot like The Beekeeper.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I think didn't The Beekeeper come out the same week too? It's kind of now Jason Statham week is the last week of March.
I think it was January last year, but
was
whatever.
it?
I
Oh,
could be
you're
wrong.
right. It was. I think it was the first movie we saw last year.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, but but if you know what you do and you make the movies fun, I'm always on board with it because it's cool to shut off your brain. And two, I can never not think of the Family Guy joke when a movie has like 18 production company title cards.
Oh yeah.
Go through and go.
That's all I think about.
This is a bear that's walking through the. Oh, awesome! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I think the movie I watched last week, Locked, did the same thing.
Yep.
But that's what it takes to get movies made. Niche movies, you got to just like get money from so many different places.
Well, yeah, if you want to make a movie like that where it's, I don't know, what do you think that movie cost? Maybe 35 million, 40 million?
Working Man?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds right.
Yeah, because the studios don't want to put up $35 million movies anymore, which is weird.
That shit's for streaming, dude.
Yeah. And how do you monetize streaming? That's it's always bothered me. Oh, all these people watched it. And?
They're still paying their monthly subscription.
Yep. So nothing really that great about it.
The numbers are steady and not going down. That's what matters.
Yeah, boo. Says the person that has like 4 streaming services.
You sucker. You're their bitch.
I am their bitch. Hey, there's a lot of news this week. Let's get to that.
It's real news.
They announced the cast for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, there's 23 names, and I was reading that some people were disappointed that they revealed the Thunderbolts or a lot of the Thunderbolts in the reveal, and that now they know that they're not going to die in the movie. And is that important, or can people like survive and they just try to solve the conflict?
Yeah, I watched the Thunderbolts trailer. I didn't get the sense that anyone was going to not make it out of there.
Yeah, and the Thunderbolts trailer's fun.
Although the new trailer where Sentry's like turning people into shadow dust, I was like, oh, maybe how are they going to get away from that guy?
Yeah, it's interesting. And then it's cool seeing Paul Rudd. His reveal was cool, little director's chair. I didn't know it went on for 5 hours because I was working when it was revealed. And then I just was getting alerts on my phone. So when I got
the whole
home,
conference or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I go, man, that was a long live stream. But it was cool. But I mean, were you shocked that they announced the old X-Men cast?
Yeah. Yeah. So it was Ian McKellen, Patrick Stewart, Kelsey Grammer,
Rebecca Romaine.
Yeah, Mystique and Cyclops.
Yeah.
Who else? Is that it?
Yeah, I think you got him, yeah.
But they did do Hugh Jackman.
They did not do Hugh Jackman.
So, yeah, I'm curious, like... I can only imagine they're bringing them back to kill them.
Yeah,
so
I mean...
that's a bummer to have to watch.
Well, the big one, too, is Channing Tatum.
Oh, yeah, that's true, yeah.
As Gambit. I mean, my guess... Secret Wars... I don't know which one they're going to do.
Oh, is the Storm coming back too?
No, I didn't see Halle Berry. Did you?
I didn't, but I thought I saw somewhere online they were like talking about like her new hairstyle or something for the new. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's an old thing.
Yeah. They're pulled into a battle world and everybody has to fight, and this might be an incursion of a bunch of Marvel universes.
So they're just doing what they wanted to do with Kang, but using Doom instead.
Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like to me. Obviously, I'm just guessing because there is no plot at all. And I'm guessing Comic-Con will, in San Diego in the middle of July, will have a little more info.
Yeah, I hope there's a story beyond just like, a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter tournament. Like...
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there is. There has to... when you read what the Russos were saying about Robert Downey Jr. and how he's really into the character, and he has a really cool arc. I mean, obviously there's going to be something more, or you hope there is.
Yeah. Also, they were bringing back Shuri as Black Panther, right? That was one of the
Yes.
names.
Yes.
And Namor.
Yep.
So I wonder if they're pitting like hero versus mortal nemesis in this like tournament thing.
Oh, and yeah, and the Fantastic Four are in it. So, and no Spider-Man either. My guess is okay. Well, they're basically shooting Spider-Man and Avengers at the same time.
Yeah.
I have this feeling that maybe Spidey will be in the tag scene.
Yeah, maybe he'll be in the Secret Wars. Maybe it's even like him and like Hugh Jackman for the. We're gonna kill a bunch of characters in Doomsday, but we gotta say something cool for Secret Wars.
Yeah, that'd be sweet if they had a Spider-Man and Wolverine on the screen together. I'd freaking cry.
But then again, it just feels like a Infinity War Endgame rehashing of like, hey, we're gonna kill your characters and we're gonna bring them back.
Yeah, well, I mean, there has to be a story there. Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. It's gonna be interesting.
Guess what? Their clone died in Doomsday because now we're in Secret Wars, so they're fine.
Yeah, I guess they have to be shooting them back to back, right?
I think so.
Well, because it comes out, I guess Secret Wars is 2 years.
Well, still, just the effects alone would probably take 2 years. So yeah, you want to get all the people on camera filmed before anything happens to them or anything.
Yeah, I guess too. You probably, I mean, I'm guessing it's a lot like Endgame and Infinity War. You probably shoot everybody in segments until the end when you bring them together. So
yeah.
So that was the big reveal. What other big reveals do you want to hit on, Brad?
I thought you were going to talk about Brand New Day.
We have the new Spider-Man title, Brand New Day. I like the font they use. Is actually the font they used in the comic book, and it's blue and red, and the geek in me gets really excited, especially because I love Spider-Man.
And the Brand New Day words are just the font of the old movies. So
I'm talking
kind of flipped it around.
About the Spider-Man part.
Yeah, no, I know, but I think it's funny that they took the font from like how they used to write Spider-Man and made that instead of like the handwritten Homecoming.
Oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah,
yeah, they used to use the title font that they used to use. Yeah, but yeah, that's all we know.
Yeah,
and I guess he's gonna get a new suit, which is like he got a new suit at the end of the last movie. Why would he get a new one for this one? Come on.
Yeah, I know, and the suit at the end was cool because it's one he made, and
it's like you went through the trouble of resetting him to like street level Spidey again, and now you're gonna be like, oh, we might give him like this electronic suit again. I guess probably because he'll have to fight some cosmic presence in Secret Wars. So, whoopsie.
Yeah, Spider-Man will still fight. I mean, are they going to give him his black suit in Secret Wars because that's where he gets it?
Probably.
Because that's what everybody. Well, when I say everybody, all the quote unquote Spider-Man fans want.
And then Sony can finally bring him into Venom.
Yes, because that's what's important. And then the last bit of news I have is Val Kilmer passed away.
Oh. No, I knew that, but I'm just like, I have some other news. But yeah, Val Kilmer passed away. That's a bummer.
Yeah.
He was here, I don't know, like 5 years ago at the O Theater, doing his like Citizen Twain performance.
Yeah.
And I regret not going to see it because it probably would have been really cool.
Yeah. Obviously, he he kind of, we grew up watching him on screen, whether it's Top Gun or Tombstone,
Batman Forever,
Heat, Willow, man, just
Top Secret.
Top Secret, one of my favorite spoofs.
That's some other news for today.
Cool. What else you got?
Since I just mentioned it, the Naked Gun trailer dropped today with Liam Neeson in it, and it's pretty funny.
Great.
So
that being written by the Lonely Island guys totally gets me on board.
Yeah.
And just I was I was thinking, when when's the last time there was a really good spoof? And Zach texted me about it, and he was saying, What We Do in the Shadows, which I wouldn't call that a spoof, but
Yeah.
I mean, I guess it's a similar vibe,
But
Yeah,
it's not one of those joke a minute spoofs, you know?
yeah,
Like this
that
petered out with like superhero movie and like date movie and like all that stuff.
yeah, which I mean,
Scary movie. Yeah.
yeah, and some of those are okay, but
But yeah, what we do in the shadows isn't like that.
no. So yeah, that was fun. And I mean, I guess they also announced Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse isn't
Hmm.
coming out till 2027,
Yeah.
which was supposed to come out 2 years ago. So that's a big delay.
Yeah. The other one came out in 2022 or 23? 23.
23.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it's supposed to come out last year. But also, I mean, if they're going to make it how the other two movies are, I'm totally cool with it. And that they're not going to take advantage of the animators, which was rumored for the last film, let them have breaks and shit.
Yeah.
So as long as they make a cool movie, I'm totally down with it.
Yeah. The last thing I have is the Nintendo Switch 2
Oh yeah,
was finally revealed. Some details.
yeah. How you feeling about that?
Bummed. I'm
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna have to wait. Be like I probably can't be there for launch day. And
yeah. I don't think
honestly,
I'm going to be able to as well.
yeah, like I want to, but yeah, like they announced the price being 450 right now, but given trade right now, it's like
I know.
it could still go up. So I'm like, I don't know if I can. And then the games are all going to be like $80
I
at
know.
launch.
That's what I was really disappointed in. Honestly, I was pretty disappointed in that because um, there's a rumor going around that uh, software developers and PlayStation and Xbox want Grand Theft Auto 6 to cost $100. And now that Nintendo is putting a Mario Kart at $80 digital and $90 for the game card, it's a bummer.
Yeah,
And I mean, I'll be cool with it. So here's what I was telling my wife today. I'd be cool with it if the game is complete and I can unlock everything in the game. I don't have to, you know, buy extra carts. I don't have to buy extra tracks, extra characters.
that's
If
why
everything is
amiibos to
included
scan.
yeah, if everything's included in the game, then it's easier for me to swallow that pill. But I mean, $80 for a game that's digital, that sucks.
Yeah, I thought it was 70 for the digital and 80 for the physical, but
No, but I was reading on IGN that people were spamming the live stream about how expensive it is, and it's ridiculous.
yeah, which
I don't know if it'll change anything, but
probably not. Like, I think we'll just have to wait for the launch, and then like it'll be like the Wii U, where people like don't line up right away, and then eventually they just go, okay, we'll drop it $50, and the games are 60 again. So that's all I can hope for. But it's like, part of me is like, okay, well, these AAA titles now, in it's 2025, like they're way more advanced than any game was in the 80s. You know, it's
yeah,
like so we've paid $70 for games before, so 80 like 30 years later shouldn't be a shock, but we've been so used to. So it's like I feel like if they're gonna spend that kind of development money, like they're spending what more than a movie to make Grand Theft Auto, it kind of makes sense. But I don't know, given how many people are gonna buy it, it feels like
yeah, and that's my pushback too, because yeah, I mean, Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto cost $500 million to make, and I'm well aware that's expensive, but they generate $1 billion in their first couple weeks.
yeah,
So is there? It's just it's a bummer. And I get that they've been that price for a while, but you also see that some of the games for the Switch 2 will have to be um, download only. So they're going to give you a pass key if you buy the digital version, where it just has you put it in the system and it downloads it. I don't know. Um,
Yeah, because they're also trying to like force people to stop doing physical
Yep.
purchases, which I'm like not cool with. Like, I don't want like a magnet to skate. Like, if I wipe out my Switch or something, or like that's it, they're gone. Like, it's not like they're saving them anywhere for them, like themselves. There's no cloud storage for it. So yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, I mean, my biggest heartache I've had recently with games, and I love video games, and I always will. Spider-Man 2, I got the collector's edition, and it comes with, a Spider-Man and Venom statue. It comes with a steelbook. Came with a poster. I mean, it was really cool. I open up the steelbook, and it's a digital download. It doesn't even come with a copy of the game.
Yep.
And that's just, then why do I get a steelbook?
For the collector's value,
I guess.
Yeah.
So it's just a bummer. And they didn't announce, because there's upgrades for the 2 Zelda titles that were on the Switch.
Yep.
Did they say that they were going to cost anything, or if you have the Switch version, you pay like $10 and you get a Switch 2 version?
I heard you can buy it, but if you have like the expansion pass for online, if you're already subscribed to that, like it might be free, or it is $20. I don't remember.
Because here's the thing: is I actually didn't mind doing that for The Last of Us Part 2 remastered for the PS5, because I already had the game. I downloaded it for PS5 and it cost $10. And I mean, it looks way better. And, the images they're showing for, Tears of the Kingdom, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
So if they, $10 is cool, because I get that they put work into it if I already own the game, because then, I'll end up spending $80 on the game. So,
yeah.
So, but it's still cool. I like the new controllers. It looks really cool. Today they released the Piranha Plant camera,
Yeah.
which is cool. And I like that you can, put yourself on camera while you play with friends. I mean, that stuff's fun. And Nintendo's still really innovative, and
they've got that chat button in the controller.
Yeah. And I might do what I did with the Switch the first time, is I waited and I bought it when it was bundled with the new Mario game.
Yeah.
Because I love Mario, and Mario Kart's cool, and the new Donkey Kong looks amazing, but those aren't always my jam. I'm more of a Super Mario guy, so I'll probably hold off too.
Yeah, that Bonanza looks like the most fun to me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like,
again,
Kart World is cool, but
yeah, Nintendo pushes it, and you're able to clobber through the ground, and it looks fun.
Yeah. Also the screen on the Switch 2 handheld isn't an OLED. I'm like, so now you're gonna like release that, and then 3 years later you're gonna put out the Switch 2 OLED, and so I'm gonna be like, oh, I should have waited for that.
Yeah,
so that's another reason I'm like, maybe I should just wait for like a Zelda version or an OLED version.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait for a Mario one.
Yeah, and also the SD cards aren't backwards compatible.
Mm-hmm.
You have to get the new cards, but the games are. Yeah, it's a little bit of a mess.
Yep.
And the game cases look like shit. That huge red banner on that red case. I'm just like, should have been Super Nintendo too.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I would just print out my own.
But like I said, I love Nintendo. I'll still support it. Maybe just not right away.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it'll be the same trajectory as the Wii U. Like, it's going to be a tough adoption, especially like right now for people. And then they might just like hack some prices down. And
yeah, because I mean, I already planned a trip to Disneyland in September because they're doing 30% off. So I was like, okay, well, that comes out in June. So I'll just hold off because I'm taking my family to Disneyland. So
yeah. The other weird thing though is seeing like people who paid like $700 for a PlayStation 5 Pro being like, $450, what? Like,
I know.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, the console price doesn't bother me at all. I'm just a little confused on a Mario Kart game costing $90.
Yeah, especially when, like, if they're gonna charge, like Grand Theft Auto is gonna, if it's $100, like that's a huge game.
Mm-hmm.
Like World is, I know it's open world driving now, but still, it's like not. There's not like a ton of other stuff to do.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's like, why is it so close to that? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, maybe when it gets closer, we'll have a better idea. Because they have a Nintendo Direct with that game, I think next week. But yeah, I still love Nintendo. I still
Yep.
get excited, and I mean, and the animations and the graphics look incredible. So
Yeah. I'm just not as excited as when the first Switch launched.
agreed.
Although it is cool they got the GameCube selects being
Oh
added to the
yeah,
collection, so that's a pretty good incentive because right away they got F-Zero GX
my favorite Zelda game, Wind Waker.
and Wind Waker, yeah. Although I'll probably get the Wind Waker / Twilight Princess Switch cartridge when it comes out instead.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, there's a both together package.
No, yeah, then I'm totally going to do that.
Yeah. So,
Sweet. Hey, we watch things throughout the week in a segment I call "What We've Been Watching."
So, yeah, this is the stuff we've been watching.
Brad, what'd you watch this week?
trying to remember what I watched for the Snow White episode. Did I talk about the Alto Knights last time?
No,
Or Ash? Or
No.
Locked?
nope.
Okay. Wow, I have a lot of stuff then. I watched the Alto Knights with Robert De Niro playing two characters, which I thought were twins, but they're not. So I'm like, why'd you have them play two different people then? Just to put like
Yeah.
makeup on them for another guy? Anyway, but it's about the fall of the mafia in America, and yeah, it's pretty boring. Um,
Wow, you sold me.
yeah, it's just one of them talking about how he got it over on the other guy, and there's barely like any like typical mafia movie stuff where with like people killing each other. It's like there's one shooting, and then it's a lot of like just politics and interviews and yeah, documentary history type stuff. Yeah,
No, fun. Maybe that's why it flopped.
yeah, just wasn't interesting. It's like, oh yeah, the mafia folded. We know, okay, and it was basically like the one guy like just ratted everybody out. It's like, okay, 2 hours for this, okay. Then I watched Ash, that sci-fi film that's like they go
Yeah,
to
it's getting some buzz.
yeah, it's got Aaron Paul in it, and yeah, this they're searching for a habitable planet, and a bunch of the crew gets slaughtered, and the woman left over has to like loses her memory, so she has to backtrack and figure out like what's going on. It was interesting and visually like super weird, um, but not terribly compelling. But I get for a low budget sci-fi film, it was pretty cool. And then the prosthetic for like the creature at the end was pretty neat. It's very much like the thing.
Practical.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
at least it seemed practical. Then Locked. I watched that Locked movie where Bill Skarsgård's trapped in a car, and Anthony Hopkins is terrorizing him, and that was cool in like a trapped in a bottle type thing, but also like both of those characters suck, and you're not rooting for either of them. So yeah, I didn't really care by the end what happened to either of them. So then I watched Better Man, which is
That's the like Robbie Williams doc or
biopic.
biopic, right?
Yeah. Yep. Where he's a monkey and not like a human.
Hmm.
Expensive movie for a guy who's really more famous in England than
Yeah.
America. So
My
it's-
wife loves him.
Yeah. Did she
Yeah.
see it?
No,
She doesn't
because
want
I
to see
don't
it.
love him.
Yeah, it's like typical music guy, you know. He is really ambitious, gets into drugs, and it ruins his life, and then he has to make up with everybody. So, but it is like for what it is pretty like emotional and solid, and I don't know. It wasn't a dumpster fire, but it wasn't like the story wasn't shocking. But
Yeah, I mean, it is. I do want to see it because I think it's unique. You know,
yeah, I mean they tried to make it different than every other biopic, but again, like he's so unlikable in the middle of his life. They're just like, I don't know what you expected. Like, this is you lived out the story of like every musician ever. So, but yeah, there's like this runner with his dad who's like, it seems like the movie blames him a lot for his actions, but I mean, to some extent, his descent into drugs is his own fault. But his dad was really like so obsessed with being a celebrity that Robbie's obsession with being a celebrity is kind of the reason for it. Like,
Yeah,
to get his
because didn't he
attention.
start in a boy band, if I remember correctly?
Yeah, exactly. He was in some boy band, and they wouldn't let him write songs, and he wanted to, be an artist and like break out on his own. And eventually, like that kind of like holding him down forced him to rebel, and yeah, it didn't go well. He was really shitty to everyone. So, but it worked out for him.
Yeah, I mean, he ended up making it.
Yeah, he has like this best friend early on that you only see in like one or two scenes, and then later in the movie comes back, and you're just like, "Is this guy still part of the story?" Because he should it probably should be his wife delivering this scene, but yeah, it's this guy that we forgot about from his childhood.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, yeah. Then I watched The Elephant Man. Speaking of men.
Oh, that's an older one.
Yeah, and I thought it was really good. I think it's the only second David Lynch film I've ever seen, but again, it's like not really his movie. He's just, the director of this, like a real person story. And it was really successful at capturing like the feeling of being bullied. So like you really feel for John Merrick throughout. Yeah, I thought it was like really well done. And it's like surprising to see Anthony Hopkins like really young and also like a nice doctor.
It's always interesting when Anthony Hopkins is nice.
Yeah.
Because he was so great as, Hannibal Lecter.
Yeah. Like he's so nice to John Merrick too. Like you think he's going to like ruin his life too. But they do have that little thing of like, am I also like the guy? Am I just like a rich guy doing a sideshow for this guy? So yeah, that versus where John Merrick comes from, where he's like an actual freak in a carnival. It's like, oh, I just changed the audience. So that like dilemma is pretty interesting to watch. And then speaking of doctors, I watched Death of Unicorn is the last thing I watched.
Oh yeah, I wanted to see that one. I didn't have time to make it. I'm going to try to see it this week.
Yeah, it's all right if you like making fun of rich people.
I do.
Yeah. Basically, I think the trailer explains it. Like they hit a unicorn and they carve up the body and find out that the parts can heal people. So they start to exploit it, and then the unicorns get revenge. That's about it.
Nice.
And there's some pretty cool unicorn deaths.
Sometimes things you never think you'd hear. Sometimes
or murders.
There's some really cool unicorn deaths.
I didn't think
it
they
was
could
as
top.
cool as Cabin in the Woods. I mean,
Yeah, I was gonna say I think Cabin in the Woods kind of nailed it with the horn impalement, but yeah, they did some other things in this one. Kind of starts with that and then goes from there.
Nice.
But the unicorns are so obviously CGI that brings it down for me. So
bummer.
Yeah.
Well, the trailer made it look like they were maybe as practical puppets.
I think for some of the close-ups, but there's more wide shots than there are close-ups. So yeah. What'd you watch?
I literally only watched one thing this week. I watched an old Cary Grant movie called Houseboat, and I was actually kind of excited to watch it again. The movie's fine. It's like a cute romantic comedy. But it was released on Blu-ray by Kino Lorber, and it was from a new 6K scan, which I've never seen before. And that it's on a standard Blu-ray. I didn't know, if it would make that big of a difference. And oh man, I've never seen a movie from 1958 look so good. The colors are amazing. It looks like it was shot yesterday in some scenes. It doesn't distract. And the cool thing is I got this new fancy TV, and it automatically, it doesn't let it over sheen the film. You know how some of the TVs, 4K TVs at the beginning, they all look like wax figures. This new TV recognizes what the movie is. It's really crazy. And it adjusts the picture automatically based on if it's a TV show or if it's a movie, if it was shot on film. It's insane. And the movie looks incredible. And it has a couple commentaries on it, and it's a fun movie. And I think they have another old movie coming out with a 6K scan. I can't remember the name of it, but I didn't know if I would notice a difference. And I did on a standard Blu-ray for sure. It's not quite as good as an Ultra HD Blu-ray, which I thought was really weird that they just put it on a standard, but I'm guessing it's cost. I don't know how many people are clamoring for Houseboat on a high definition, But it's cool that they're releasing them. I'm a big, we both are a big fan of physical media, and if they're going to make some of my favorite movies that are forgotten movies of my favorite actors, and they're going to put them out on, high def, I'll always get them. That's literally all I watched this week.
I saw Shout was doing like Bring It On 4K.
Yeah.
But like Bottoms, like the guys who do that were like, you want Bottoms on 4K? Are you kidding me? Like Blu-ray only. I'm like, it's not that radical.
No.
That should be the standard now.
I agree. I know. I think that comes out next month. I can't believe how long it took for it to come out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it had to do with it had to stream on Amazon for a certain amount of time.
And probably collecting. It has a pretty good selection of features, so.
Yeah. So I'm down.
Probably just getting everyone's schedules together. Because both those characters are like busy.
Yeah, that one. Actually, they both are.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that Rachel. I forget. I can't remember her last name.
Bennett. Yeah.
Yeah, she does a lot of writing too. So.
Yeah, and then Nick Gazeltine or whatever. He's gonna be He-Man, so he's busy.
Yep. So yeah, good. So make sure you get that stuff. Pre-order it so they know how many people are going to buy it. Next week we're seeing a Minecraft movie, which spoilers. I've seen it, and what am
I going to like it, Ryan?
We have to wait till next week, but I will say that it's directed by the guy who made Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh,
so that has that going for it. I'll just put that out there.
I like Napoleon Dynamite.
Well, of course you do.
Gosh.
So yeah, until next week, we'll see you at the movies.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram, @RealNerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it!